Today we are going for the top 10 personal favorite movies of one of my favorite directors, Lucio Fulci. Now, if you like Italian, and some people don't, you gotta love Lucio Fulci. And if you don't like Italian, you may still like Lucio Fulci because it's just different enough that I think it can appeal to a broader audience. That being said, let's get on with the list. At number 10, I'm going for Four of the Apocalypse. Need that on Blu-ray. Don't know if there's a foreign one out there or what, but hey, it's a pretty cool little story. Pretty bloody for a Western, and it's overall a good time. Number 9, it's one of the later Fulci films, described as probably the last good Fulci film. I might agree with that. It is Voices from Beyond. A guy's been poisoned, and we spend the entire movie listening to his dead thoughts and waiting to see if his daughter can solve the crime. Good stuff, got some gore in it. At number 8, it's one for you Giallo fans out there. A Lizard in a Woman's Skin, perhaps the most gorgeous Lucio Fulci film that's ever been made. Has style, has substance, has a good plot. At number 7, we've got another Giallo out there for you Giallo fans. It is Don't Torture a Duckling. That is a solid film. If you haven't seen it, good mystery to it. Pretty weird, easy for me to say, ending that I think pretty well seals the deal on it. For number 6, the very infamous New York Ripper. Kind of mixes the Italian flavor with a little bit of a slasher vibe to it, and you got a guy that sounds like Donald Duck. What more could you want? Putting that at number 6. Number 5, we have the sword and sorcery movie Conquest. Still waiting for this to come out on Blu-ray. I think it's supposed to be a Code Red release, so that's always fun. If you haven't seen it, it's just about too weird really to put in words, but if you like sword and sorcery, you should like that. At number 4, we have the very gory, weird, and strange City of the Living Dead. Now, this is one that I feel doesn't get enough attention, so if you like the Gates of Hell movies, there's your one right there. Number 3, we have The House by the Cemetery. One of the creepiest ones by Fulci, one of the strangest ones, almost like a nightmare when you watch it. Good stuff, blood, aggravating little kid named Bob. Whatever you want, it's there. At number 2, it's a movie that most people might think I'd pick for number 1, but I only picked it for number 2 because while I love it, I love another one more than this. So it is Zombie. The sequel to Dawn of the Dead, unofficially in some countries, has a shark fighting a zombie. Good stuff. And number 1, my overall opinion, this is the masterpiece from Lucio Fulci. It is The Beyond. Had this on old VHS tape as a kid. It scared the crap out of me. It still kind of creeps me out these days. If you had to take a glance at probably what hell looks like, I think there's some stuff in this movie that might describe that perfectly. So, if you've never seen The Beyond, I encourage that. Matter of fact, I encourage you to check all of these out. 10 Lucio Fulci films that I love here, people. What would you put on the list? What would you take off the list? Let me know below. And if you haven't seen any of these, like I said, go out there and give them a go and get back to me.